intro. Hello, everybody.
Hey guys, today is March 18th.
Yes, March
2020.
Yes.
Today we were supposed to have our nutrition workshop with Leona, and everybody was supposed to be here, but coronavirus had different plans for us. But at KWA, we're always trying to use new technology and keep the information rolling. So we're gonna do this video for you. Hopefully you'll find it beneficial. I'm sure the information that Leona has is quite good and important for everybody. So I'm gonna pass it over to Leona. Thanks a lot, Leona, for coming and doing that with us.
Yes, everybody stay safe, stay motivated, stay positive, and that's what I want to bring it to you all. And
I'm gonna get out of this video now.
Okay, so I'm gonna take over.
Thanks.
So, okay, I'm gonna share my screen with you. Okay, I hope you can see it clearly. So today we are going to learn about how to read food labels and know more about what are the differences between expiration dates and best before dates. I remember Sharon asked about this the past couple of weeks, so I would like to explain this today. So whenever you go to a supermarket, you see a nutrition label printed in the back of the product, and there's a lot of words. It's very confusing. You don't know how to read it. So I'm going to sum it up into 6 steps to let you have a easier way to understand what am I actually looking for and what are the, how do we interpret these information. So first, we need to read the food labels from top to bottom. And first, we look at the serving size here. It usually printed on the top, and there are usually 2 numbers. One is the serving size. The other one is a serving per containers. So this is the example of a mac and cheese food label. So it is showing the serving size is 1 cup, and there are 2 servings per container. So you need to be careful because the calories printed on the product doesn't mean that it's like you can eat the whole box or you can consume the whole the product. It won't be healthy for you. So you need to be careful with the serving size. It usually comes in the unit grams or cups. If you don't know how much like a cup is, we can use your fist to measure approximately 1 cup of a serving. So if some of the members came for the sections 2 weeks ago, we learned how to measure serving size with your own hands. A cup is equivalent to your fist. A ounce of the protein is equivalent to your palm, etc. So you can use that as a estimation. Then we will look at the calories per serving. So remember, it's per serving. So it's only 1 cup of mac and cheese, not 2 or the whole box. So here is showing there's around 250 calories. So how do we get this number? So we can calculate it from the sum of the macronutrients, which are carbohydrates, protein, and fat. And some of you attended the section from 2 weeks ago. We learned each 1 gram of carbohydrates and protein is equal to 4 calories per gram per carbohydrate and protein. And for fat, 1 gram of fat is equal to 9 calories. So if we use the number here to calculate the amount of carbohydrates in this box of mac and cheese, not a box of mac and cheese, 1 cup of mac and cheese, you get 31 grams times 4 calories, and you get protein 5 grams times 4, fat 12 grams times 9, then you will get the sum of the calories printed on the box. So this is how like the manufacturer calculate what's the calories intake. So go home, you can try it yourself to calculate the calories from the products you can find at home. And third, you will need to look at the percentage daily value. This is very important. So we can simplify it to two different categories. So anything that is lower than 5% is considered low, and anything that's higher than 20% is considered high. So you will want to consume things that is low. So here you can see from a mac and cheese label, 20% sodium. So it is on the high end of the percentage daily value. So you need to be careful because it will be really easy to consume too much of your sodium per day. So yes. Then we'll look at what are the things that you should be limiting and what are the things that you should consume enough throughout the day. So basically on the top portion, fat, cholesterol, sodium, and carbohydrates, you will want to limit the amounts you consume throughout the day, because these are the factors that will increase risk for other health issues. Especially for carbohydrates, you want to look at a product that consumes less than 20 grams of carbohydrates. So here, mac and cheese is not a very healthy option, but you can have it once in a while, but just make sure that you don't consume it like all the time, every single day for every meal. So, and these in the bottom are the things that you would want to obtain more, like dietary fibers, vitamins, and minerals. So we learned about vitamins and minerals last time. We should contain a dietary intake, a average daily requirement intake to maintain a healthy, to give you to maintain your health. Bye, Edward. So then we'll look at, and at last, we need to look at the ingredients in the bottom. It is very important because you don't want to consume anything that you're allergic to, and you would want to avoid processed food. So how do you know if something is healthy or not, or if it's a processed food? The chance is, if you find something that you cannot pronounce it in English, or it's like a very long terminology, more likely it is a processed food and probably is not very good for you. You probably want to see whole food ingredients like rice, whole wheat, or things like that. You don't want to see a lot of like corn syrup or added sugar or other flavors. So these are the things that you will want to consideration. So a quick recap. So looking at a food label, first, look at the serving size. Make sure it is, make sure you know like how much you're pouring it out from the product is like how many cups, or make sure the units of the serving size. 2, look at the calories per serving size, not the whole box. 3, look at the percentage daily value. Look for something that is lower than, be aware if anything that is higher than 20%, that is not very good for you. It is anything higher than 20% is equals to high, and anything lower than 5% is equivalent to low. 4, limit fat, cholesterol, sodium, and sugar intake. 5, obtain more dietary fibers, vitamins, and minerals. And at last, number 6, look at the ingredients in the bottom to make sure there's no allergies, food that you don't want to consume, or avoid processed food. Okay, so to another section of this presentation is talking about expiration dates and best before dates. It is very confusing, but actually it's not that hard to understand. Okay, so basically, expiration date is it has to be shown on packaging for formulated liquid diets, foods intended for low energy diets, meal replacement, nutritional supplement foods, and infant formulas. By law, it has to be on there. So if it shows expiration date, if the expiration date has passed, the food should be thrown away to the garbage. Just throw it away. If it expiration date passed, throw it away. So best before dates. It is important that the best before date is not an indicator for food safety. So I repeat, it is not an indicator for food safety. So it is just giving you an idea about sorry, I have a typo here, the freshness and the potential shelf life for an unopened product. So it is just to, and it's by law that this best before dates must appear on an unopened pre-packaged foods to keep it fresh for 90 days or less. Okay, so it is just, I repeat again, it is not an indicator for food safety, and it is only applied to anything that's unopened. So what about if the date passed? Is this safe to eat, or so what is it about? So if the best before date passed, the foods can be eaten and purchased. However, it is just losing some flavor. It might lose some nutritional values and freshness. But also be aware that you don't want to, if the date passed over 90 days, or I would to be safe, I wouldn't eat it if it passed more than 2 months. It's just like, for my personal opinion, I wouldn't eat it. If it's not open, you can still have it. But once it is open, the shelf life may change. So it is a total different story if you see there's a best before date and the can is open, or the product is open. And also, this is my personal opinion, for any products that is open, store in the fridge, and I will throw it away if it passed 3 days in the fridge. So this is how I do it, and make sure expiration date. So quick recap, anything past expiration date, throw it away. Anything past an opened product, anything past the best before dates, check if it's open or not. If it's open, if it's, you know when is it open, store in the fridge. If it's open more than 3 days, I will throw it away. If it's not open, it is not past more than 3 months of the best before date, you can still have it, but it is your personal choice as well. Yep, so this is what I want to bring for today's nutrition section. Hope you like it. If you have any questions, you can comment in the Facebook post. I believe Edward will post it on Facebook soon. Before I end, I would like to raise awareness for COVID-19 because this situation is getting worse, and I mean it is a progressive situation. We don't know what will happen, and I just want everybody to stay safe, stay at home, and raise awareness of hygiene, personal hygiene, and what you can do and avoid doing. So always wash your hand often. You might wash your hand with soap and water for 20 seconds or more. Stay at home, avoid going out. If you're going out, if you have a mask, wear a mask. If you don't, just keep distance from other people. Third, avoid any kind of contact. So no shake hands, no fist bump, or just say hi. That would be good enough. Disinfect your shoes, wheelchair every time you come home. This is like disinfecting your shoes and wheelchair is not an piece of information I found from government. It's just something that I think it is important, and what I do it for myself and my roommates. So this is a DIY for disinfecting. I made a disinfecting spray bottle. So I bought this spray bottle from Dollarama, and then I filled it up with water, and I put a cap of dental or anything that is any cleaning products, or make sure it is you can touch. Make sure the safety labels. Read the safety labels carefully on the cleaning product you use. I use dental. It is safe for skin contact, and it can disinfect the germs. So this is what I use personally. So I use a cap of dental and diluted it into a spray bottle. So every time I come home, I will spray it on my shoes, and I spray it anything that is I took out and come home, just to be safe. And for nutrition, remember to cook your food thoroughly. You can have some frozen vegetables and foods in your fridge, just in case, to have enough food for yourself. Stay hydrated. Drink a lot of water. Water is very important. It helps you to cleanse anything, any junk out of your body. Stay hydrated. Take your vitamins. Make sure you have your vitamins, because we are now indoor most of the time. You won't get enough sunlight, or you won't have a lot of food options. So yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you soon next time. I don't know, but keep me updated online, and I will see you next week. Thank you. Let me pause. How do I pause this?